Having studied psychology, art and maths, Dorothy decided to go into interiors and has invested 22 years making South African design respected around the world, winning the world's best interior design awards in classic and contemporary styles. Started right here.
This is my private office in my interior design studio, and this is where I think, I create, I conceptualize, I get inspired.
Am I right in thinking that colour is your signature?
I love colour. Life is a celebration of colour, and I love celebrating life, and I bring colour into everything that I do.
The hard-won pot of gold at the end of her colourful rainbow has been a series of projects to design hotels, offices and homes from Africa to Europe to Southeast Asia.
I believe your daughter's also followed in your footsteps.
I've got two daughters. One, Samantha, who's based in Cape Town. We do a lot of projects together. Then I've got another one, Nikki. She's an attorney. But come through, Sam's here. I want you to meet her.
On one of their first jobs, a large dining room table wouldn't fit in the lift, so they hired a crane, removed the penthouse window, installed the table, and Sam saw that with her mum, nothing is impossible.
We're actually working on an international development in Malaysia. It's hotel, retail, residential.
Goodness, how did you pull it all together?
Let me show you. I worked on using the international fashion trends of the world. And at the moment, what the fashion trends are is that beautiful midnight Armani blue. So I used that in bringing the color scheme from that starting point right into accenting with a little bit of the greens and then some of the silvers and the pewters.
Sam, what's your role in this?
I'm interested in the basic design elements. Shape, form, line, repetition, pattern. That's what's most important and core to our project. We've used the urban landscape as our basis because the setting of the project is in a city. So we've taken, for example, the lighting, which reflects the skyline. We've taken highly engineered fabrics, which reflect the actual urban grid.
Do you two like working together?
We love it. It has its challenges, but at the end of the day, we make sure we have a sense of humour and a good working relationship.
And as for me, I really find it a very rare privilege to be able to have this mother-daughter relationship. We think alike, we create, we design, we have fun, it's an adventure, and at the end of the day, we create something that's so amazing for our clients.
This boutique hotel in Sandton is typical of how developers look to Dorothy and Sam to organise interior architecture, furniture, art, finishes, you name it. The feel of old-world charm they've created has a lot to do with the interesting mix of elegant accessories, and Dorothy's thing for colour is also very much on show.
This is the main lounge area, which as you can see is a wonderful big open space.
But there's more to filling a room of this scale than chairs, ottomans and fabric.
Sam, what was your input here?
Well, with a big open space, a nice thing to do and a great idea is to incorporate low screen walls to perhaps drop some levels. Another idea is that we brought in this beautiful picture window that engages the garden into the room.
The advantage of senior and junior doing this together is that Dorothy often introduces the big flamboyant idea, and Sam then applies her organised, clean and minimal approach, giving her mom's broad strokes some boundaries to work in.
This is the dining room.
It's beautiful. And it's really light. Sam, did you open up here too?
Absolutely. We decided to bring in these lovely large windows that draw in the greens from the outside.
And in fact, there's a beautiful big tree outside. We picked a branch and we looked at it and we said, this colour is so incredibly beautiful. We're going to make the curtains in that colour, these cushions, and also little punches of green on those chairs over there.
So now, a lovely, great idea as well, if you have columns in your home, is to work with mirrors. We love working with mirrors, and here we've actually clad them so that it opens up the space a lot.
You two really are a clever team, eh?
Come, let's have some tea.
Thank you.
Sam still keeps her architecture business separate, but her skills and Dorothy's design talents are a natural fit. They often travel together to visit their overseas clients, and that's when they have their biggest laughs and return with their best stories.
You know, it's wonderful to see such a beautiful relationship between mother and daughter, professionally and personally. I hardly spend any time with my mom, so I'm jealous.
I'm so lucky. I really have the most incredible mom. She's such an inspiration to me. She's been a real support through everything I've ever done from when I was little. She's a real mover, a real shaker, and I've got big shoes to fill.
Dorothy and her daughters Sam and Nikki have ruled that at Sunday lunches, business talk is not on the menu. Being a family is what it's all about.